what in the entire fuck? You know I was gonna get around to you, Tyra. Okay? You know I was gonna get around to you. Go ahead, act like you don't see me live. Go ahead, act like I don't watch VicDamoane. I don't watch Vic. I don't watch your video. Nigga, you ain't gotta watch shit when I tag your motherfucking name 3 motherfucking times. You ain't got to be subbed. What the fuck? Huh? You know what's up today, don't you? I'm on your motherfucking head. Cause you don't listen to me. Okay? Should I warm up the band? Huh?
Thought you won't come outside, nigga. Mama, hey, motherfucker. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You gonna sit there motherfucking down on me, nigga? Hey, man, get that motherfucking bitch. Nigga. Give her something, not no motherfucking chocolate meat. Bet you won't come outside, nigga. Bet you won't come outside, nigga. Bet you won't come outside. Mama, hey. Bet you won't come outside, nigga. Mama, hey. You gonna sit your motherfucking down on me, nigga? Hey, man, get that motherfucking bitch. Bet you won't come outside, nigga. Bet you won't come outside, nigga. Bet you won't come outside, nigga.
Tyra. Okay? Hey, what'd I tell you? Okay? I told you to plead guilty. I told you to take the plea. Okay? You think we dumb? You think that we don't know why your lawyer quit? Huh? You don't think we don't know that? I'm just saying. You think we don't know that? Okay? Yeah. That lawyer sat down and said, well, after reviewing your paperwork, we don't have a chance in hell. Now, my suggestion is you cop a plea and you don't go to jail. And what did you do? You told the lawyer, we taking it to trial. I want you to make sure you tell him we going to trial. That's your disagreement, ain't it? That's why he quit. Because the lawyer knows that you ain't got a chance in hell and your stall them out Debo tactics ain't working. Every day you go to that courthouse, can I get a little more time? Can I get a little more time? I need a little more time. I need a little more time. I need a little more time. Every time you go, I need more time. 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 Okay? Now, okay, when you talk about this 12-box jury, okay, you still think that you're more intelligent than the goddamn lawyers. You still think that you're going to walk in and get all that shit squared away, right? Like, all you got to do is tell the judge and jury one story, huh? About how tragic your life was. You're going to tell the judge how you're a victim, and you're going to bring up names that don't have nothing to do with the case, like Super Jim and Tommy Sotomayor. And like, what in your mind, this is what I'm curious about. What do you think that the judge is going to do? Like, after you tell your story, do you have this vision in your mind where the judge says, well, nope, you know what? I've heard enough. You're not guilty. You're free to go. Here, take your guns and your tower too. It's right there on the table. Okay? You better get out that fantasy land. I don't know what vision you have in your mind where you just gonna walk into court and say to the judge, well, I'm innocent. I made this video to a troll and not a bounty hunter. Okay? Okay? Real talk. Like, I'm like confused. You think that the prosecutor needs evidence to prosecute? No, they don't. If a prosecutor needed evidence, like you said, okay, Bill Cosby would not be in jail, because all them women that said that Bill Cosby raped them, they were all in their 60s and 70s, and there was no DNA testing needed. They didn't pull out the rape kit on a 70-year-old coochie to see if Bill Cosby smashed it in the 60s and 50s. Okay? Oh, so Rob Rack could be out in what, 25? He'd be in there to 2025? Okay. Yeah, that's about the time we'll see Tyra. Okay? And then when motherfucker said, do you need help with a lawyer? No, I don't need help with no lawyer. Matter of fact, if anybody bring up the case, I'm blocking them. But that's what you was talking about. I don't even want to talk about the case no more. Why not? Because you were so confident that you were going to win. Now you're blocking people? Okay. Now you got to get you a public pretender? Is that what we doing? We got to go get a public pretender. And like you said that you wasn't going to tell him shit about the case. You were just going to bring him in. Okay. Okay, Tyra, this ain't civil court. This ain't you fighting for your dogs. This is you fighting for your freedom. And you don't want to talk about a loss. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, dog. Get your shirt on the wrong way. Yeah. You should really what you shouldn't think about anymore is the ownership of firearms. Because you won't be able to hold a gun for another 20 years. You might as well get started now, you know. You could have got one of them years knocked off. Can you hand Daddy a bottle of water, me, man? Thank you. I'm just saying. Well, that gun, if I'm not mistaken, Will was a 3D printed gun. You feel me? It was 3D printed. So that's why he got the time. Okay, he got Tyra, dumbass, to this day, he don't know where those, because look, he talked about he had all these guns. He only had like 4 or 5 guns. I'm ready for war. I'm ready for this. Nigga, you had an AK and an AR. That was it. Okay, a couple of goddamn pistols. You would think this nigga had a collection the way he was talking. You would think he was Black Rambo. Okay? What you got? Oh, I got a 9 milli, a 38, a 25. No, it's not a 25. It's a 380. Okay. Nigga had a 380, a 25, and a 9mm. Wasn't even a Glock. Old school 9mm. Nigga from the 90s. The ones that used to jam and shit. You fire that motherfucker in the shell, get caught in the goddamn get caught in the spacer, you fire that bitch. Okay? Oh no, I have my source video of what started the beef between me and Tyra. Why don't you ask instead of just assume? I have that video. We started beefing with Tyra because Tyra came in the sector and said, I want all the smoke. And he attacked me first. Why do people like attacking me first? I don't know. But when I attack back, you know, you see what happens. Okay? That's how that happened. I mean, he was already going at Tommy. But why go at Tommy, Vic, LA, Mike Mills, Styles? You know, that didn't make no sense. Why do that? Then, when Air Force 100, which was Tyra's homeboy, Air Force, told this nigga, hey, I just found out Vic don't work for Tommy. You know what his response was? Oh, I don't care. That was his response. When he found out Vic never worked for Tommy, his response was, I don't care. So you started a lie, found out it was a lie, didn't care, and continued to promote the lie. Well, look, you lose everything after that. You lose channels, PayPals, you lose business, you lose all types of shit. And if you like Tyra so much, you should have talked this dumbass off a ledge. If you liked him so much. You should have said to Tyra, hey, you know what? That's the king of trolls. You don't want no smoke, Tyra. He's going at Tommy too. We should put this nigga on the team. That's what you should have said to him. No, we don't want Vic clicking up with Tommy because that's going to be bad for us. That's what you should have said to him. History would be different. All those times I called in the Tyra show and he was like, oh, I ain't talking to VicDamoane. I ain't gonna talk now. Vic, go live on your channel. I don't want to talk to you. Why you keep calling into my show? You should have been like, well, maybe you need to pick up the phone. And then all that complaining about Tommy this, Tommy that. Now Tommy and Tyra are friends. Tommy and Tyra have done more shows together than I have done with Tyra and Tommy. They get on the panel, they laugh, joke, kick it with each other. They have great conversation. Okay? They have great builds. And Real Law ain't said a goddamn word. I know Liz Malone is rolling in her grave watching Tyra kick it with Tommy. Okay? Okay? Well, don't say good for those two guys, because that doesn't make any sense. It's good for Tommy and Tyra, but it's a problem when it's Vic and Tommy. That doesn't make any sense. Not at all. But you have a right to your opinion. I mean, look, I outlasted both of them. Okay? I outlasted both of them. Just that simple. Okay? Y'all see Hassan Campbell? That nigga crying too. Okay? And it took that boy AdSense. And he on this bitch sounding like young Pharaoh. They done took my AdSense. Do y'all know what it feels like to get a check for $17,000 and another one for $20,000, and then to go from that to nothing? I said, yeah, we know exactly. I mean, we watch it happen all the time. Yep. You ain't the first. You thought you was the first, huh? You thought you were special, huh? You thought that after all the niggas before you got their head chopped off, young Pharaoh was over everybody. Young Pharaoh was over Tommy, and he got cut the fuck off. So why wouldn't they turn your lights out? Okay, he hollering and screaming, talking about Fat Joe. Fat Joe got Bam Bada $20 million for the Hip Hop Museum. Nigga, go down there and confront Bam. Okay, that's what it's gonna take. You want to know what it's gonna take, right? That's what it's gonna take. Fuck all this tough talking to us and telling us how many asses you done whooped and you done been on Rikers Island. Okay, you did all this shit, right? You didn't stab niggas, beat niggas up. Oh, you okay? Well, you grown, right? They done took your AdSense. Bam's where? At the Hip Hop Museum in New York, maybe you should go like pay him a visit. You know, like you paid Derek Williams, like you pulled up on Sinetta on 125th. You know, yeah, being charged with murder does not mean that you were convicted. That doesn't mean that you did anything. They charged me with murder, but I didn't go. You know, I didn't get convicted for it. Like what the fuck? All right, that's not really a status to brag on. The police pulled me over, said I was a murder suspect. The end. Okay. Well, what threw me was how you know, he kind of took a racial slur. You know, because he tries to speak on black issues, but then he'll get a little racial. Tekashi 6ix9ine went to Mexico and gave somebody $50,000, but black people ain't did nothing for black people. Let me put on some Malcolm X. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, the police pulled me over. It was like, oh, this truck, they pulled me over. That was when they took my license, and I had to go get that shit cleared up because I was trying to get my weed shit. Okay. Okay. The nigga was sitting there rambling like a motherfucker. He said one minute he was like, yeah, any of y'all smaller YouTubers, y'all need my help. Y'all want me to come on y'all channel, get y'all shit popping? Hit me up on IG. I pull up on your stream. 5 minutes later, all y'all little niggas ain't shit. All y'all little niggas, y'all small niggas, y'all channels is corny. Y'all shit be whack. I said, wait a God, nigga, you just said that you was gonna help the little motherfuckers. Like, yo. Now you talk about the street code. Hassan, I'm 45 years old. Nigga, you know what you got to do. I'm from East Orange, New Jersey. Talking all this internet shit ain't gonna bring a motherfucking nickel your way. I love how these niggas come on YouTube and say, y'all know I be on Patreon. I don't need this YouTube shit because I got a Patreon and I do all my live shows on Patreon. if Patreon was banging like that, you would never come back here ever. Like Graham, I went to Big O, but I came back here. You know? But that boy on the verge of having a goddamn nervous breakdown. Yep. Okay. Yeah. But back to you, Tyra. Cause see, Hassan Campbell ain't gonna be your concern when you doing 2.5 behind the wall. And see, I saw you go live and say, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What you did wrong? I don't know, Tyra. But I do know this. Ain't nobody flagged your motherfucking ass, nigga. That wasn't no trolls flagging you. The trolls ain't flagged you in years, Tyra. You know, that's you. You always living in the past. You've been off the troll radar ever since you lost your main channel. So all those flags and shit that came after that, some of them might have been people, but the rest of them was your own stupidity. You know, you could do things to get yourself flagged. You do things to knock yourself off the board. Don't nobody help you. You do it to yourself. Right. Ain't nobody organizing no flag campaign on Tyra. No, it don't exist. You don't have these hatred of trolls. No. Like you'll fuck around and put out some misinformation about the legal justice system, and maybe that'll get you flagged. You the only nigga in the black sector that's actually being watched by the police. Okay? They watching your every goddamn move. See, Hassan Campbell should pay attention to you, because you the one that's under investigation. You the one that they're documenting every single thing. And tell me if I'm wrong, Tyra. Your lawyer brought up your live streams. I'm talking about the recent ones you've done. Okay? And your lawyer probably told you that you need to stop going live because the prosecutor is going to use all that shit in court. And you know what you said back to him? No, he not. He can't use my stuff because he don't have my permission. Right? That was the argument. Okay? You intimidating the prosecutor. You intimidating the witnesses. You kidnapped a homeless person and live streamed it. Okay? You live streamed a kidnapping. Okay? Now, what was that police officer talking about? Them getting multiple calls to your house about both of you motherfuckers being drunk. Because the police ain't drunk. Okay? The police ain't drunk. So you mean to tell me that the police had been to your house so many times and saw both of y'all motherfuckers fucked up that y'all don't even remember them coming? Okay? You wondering why the police talk about it's something wrong with Donna. What's your response? No, it ain't. What's her response? No, it ain't. Woman, it is something wrong with you. It's something wrong with you. Let me be the first one to tell you. It's something wrong with you. If this house did not have a shower and a tub, my wife would not live here. She'd be living with her fucking sister, and my daughter would be there too. They would either be at her sister's house or her father's house. They wouldn't be in this motherfucker with me. This wouldn't even be a discussion. This wouldn't even be something to talk about. Yeah, it's something wrong with you. That you got a man that you can't motivate. He could build that fucking deck on the backyard. He could breed them goddamn dogs, bring all those fucking cars in the backyard, trailers and all types of shit, but he can't put a tub and a shower so you can bathe properly. Yeah, it's something wrong with you. Absolutely. Yeah. How can she when they don't have a fucking shower and tub? Okay, what the police? The police didn't go into the bathroom. I think they did. Okay, yeah, it's something wrong with you when you bring your own mother into a house with no tub and shower. It's something wrong with you, Donna. Okay, yes, it's something wrong with you. For you to be working 17 years at Arby's, coming home smelling like hot Cheetos and fries, and can't even bathe properly. Your nose has become immune to the smell of dog shit because Tyra ain't took a rake to any, like he ain't cleaned up no dog shit anywhere in the yard, front or back. This has been years. Your nose is immune to the smell. You don't even smell it no more. Okay? Yeah, something wrong. Okay. The nigga took some photos of these dogs that are no longer puppies. He still got what, 3, 4 of them. Okay. And we all know that you ain't got no motherfucking $30,000 for that car. Okay? He still got all 9 of them. Oh, shit. Yeah, they 6 months. It's over with. Don't nobody want no 6-month-old dog. That's a dog. 6 months old, that's a dog. That ain't no puppy. 6 months old. You know, like a person having a dog, Tyra, they don't want more dogs. Like I got 2. I had 3 and broke that number down. I got 2. I had the same 2, what, for 7 years? Now, the only way I would end up with another dog is if something happened to the dogs I got. You feel me? Well, Snowflake 7, you know, his nuts dried up. You know, he that motherfucker getting it. You know, that nigga going through menopause. Okay, you should have got some snowflake puppies. Look, my man got a snowflake puppy. That motherfucker 5 years old. You know, I'm wondering why the nigga acting so aggressive. But then when he was like, you know that snowflake son, I looked again, I saw his face, and I looked at his face, and I said, well, you know what, man? Now I know what I'm dealing with. This nigga snapping at me and shit. Okay? He a offspring of this gigantor in this bitch. Oh yeah, my whole attitude changed towards that nigga. Like, oh, I ain't scared of you now. Okay? You got all these goddamn dogs in the house. God damn, Tyra. You should have got you a fucking job, dog. Why you ain't want to come to work with me, Tyra? Why you ain't want to come to work with me? Why you ain't come to work with me? Couldn't that nigga came to work with me? Okay? I mean, you'd have beat my resume, right? You'd have beat my resume. Okay? Nigga, you about to do jail time. You about to go away, Tyra. This shit ain't a game no more. This ain't a joke. Okay? And like I said, it seems like to me that you want to go to jail. You want to go to jail because you feel more comfortable on the inside. When you went into that holding cell, right, and you was able to smell some fresh air, that was the first time you smelled some fresh air in a long time, huh? Is that jail cleaner than your house? I mean, think about it like this. You know, prison is not a dirty place. Nobody wants to be dirty in jail because, you know, it's a paranoia of infection and disease from strange men. You don't know who got hepatitis. You don't know who got tuberculosis. You don't know if a motherfucker is in a dorm with HIV. You just don't know these things. Okay? You don't know these things. So Tyra, you go like years without washing your ass. That's gonna change when you get inside the jail. You're gonna be washing your ass every day. You're gonna be brushing your teeth every day. Because if you don't do these things, they're gonna beat you up. They're gonna beat you up, and then they're gonna wash you, and then they're gonna rape you. Because that's how jail works. If you don't wash up and you don't brush your teeth, they're gonna beat you up. They're gonna drag you into the shower stall. They're gonna bathe you. They're gonna wash you up. Okay? then they're going to make you dirty all over again. Think about it. You ain't going to county, brother. You going to a state penitentiary. Okay? You going to be in there with the niggas because you can't do 2.5 years in the county. If you got a light sentence, you like the most jail time you can do in a county jail is a year. Okay? The county can hold you for a year. Anything beyond that, you are going to a state penitentiary. And you don't want to be going into a state penitentiary telling a bunch of inmates to suck your dick. You don't want to say that to them. You don't want to say that to them because they're going to look at that as an invitation. Okay? All this, you got dicks up your ass, all that. You can't say that in a state penitentiary. That's an invitation. Okay? They ain't gonna beat him up. They're gonna turn him into a girl. His name is Tyra. His name is Tyra, and he's going to a state penitentiary, Indiana State Prison, to be exact. And his first name is Tyra. All right. Okay. You petite and you got long hair, Tyra. And all of that crying and pleading and screaming for your life, that ain't gonna do nothing but turn them niggas on. Okay? Some of them niggas is locked up for rape. I ain't talking about raping women. Some of them niggas are in there for raping men. Okay? Now we can look it up, right? I bet you I bet you there could be quite a few stories. Okay? Tyra?
English.
I want you to look, Tyra. Take a good look, Tyra. Y'all see that little motherfucker right there? Tyra, that nigga about the same size as you. Y'all see this little motherfucker? This nigga right here with the glasses on. That nigga the same size as you, Tyra. Playback.
Bush's nightmare in prison began with his crime, one involving his own child.
I had a beautiful baby boy, 3 months old. I was going around making phone calls, and I was waiting for somebody to call me back, and I was playing with my son, and I accidentally dropped him. And when I did, he landed on the back of his head. We had hardwood floors in the house, so he fractured his skull in the back when he landed, and he went into a seizure.
When the police arrived, they saw a very different story. English already had 2 warrants for battery on his record, and the evidence suggested that English had shaken and beaten his son.
They arrested me for aggravated battery and cruelty to children. And then when they pulled the plug on my son's life, they upgraded the charges to malice murder, cruelty to children, aggravated assault, aggravated battery. And
Now, Tyra, do you really want Indiana State prison inmates to find out that you was beating on Darius? That you was abusing that boy? Listen to what they do to people once they find out that they have abused children. They don't give a fuck about the circumstance. See how he said, well, I dropped the baby. The police like, oh no, he got a whole different story. He been beating on this kid for years. What happens if the prisoners find out that you was beating Darius for years? That you've been abusing that boy for 20 plus years? You don't want them to find out that.
then they stuck on 3 more counts of felony murder with each of those charges.
Facing the possibility of a capital murder trial, he took a plea and is serving a 20-year sentence. But in prison, crimes against children are the most despised.
Even though I didn't do those things that they said I did, it's still a crime involving a child. And then you got a lot of people around here who just don't like things like that, I've had people call me free pick, hypocrite, sissy, child killer. One guy calls me the professor. Another guy calls me XP, which is short for Christmas package.
Damn! Tyra, you do not want to be called XP, which stands for Christmas package. God damn. XP. Let's get them, hey, Nisa, you writing this shit down? Let's get them terminologies again. Let's get them terminologies again. That nigga said, one guy calls me XP, and that stands for Christmas package. And that motherfucker had a goddamn smile on his face when he said it. Play back on the, oh my God. Yeah, Tyra, do you really want to be where this guy is right now? Because I want y'all to analyze something. The guy said some people are calling him a child killer, but some people are calling him a Christmas package. So think about the logic here, because I say this all the time. Men are logical, women are emotional. The men that are calling him a child killer, they don't want to have sex with him. The men that are calling him a child killer, they don't want to have sex with him. They don't want to rape him. The niggas that are calling him a Christmas package, they don't give a fuck about his crime. They're sexually attracted to him when they see him. They don't give a fuck about what he did. Do you see? We got two different mindsets here. Two different mindsets. One group of niggas is saying, oh, you a child killer? Nigga, I'll stab you, bitch. Get the fuck away from me. Another group is saying, oh, you a child killer? Well, sit down right here and let's talk about it. What happened? Let's hear your side. And the only reason why this dude is alive inside this jail is because he chose what? He chose the Christmas package. Tyra, look at that haircut. Y'all see that haircut? They gonna cut them dreads off you, boy. Look how little this nigga is. You see how little he is? The little niggas get targeted. All right, the little niggas get targeted.
No. I've had people call me free pick, hypocrite, sissy, child killer. One guy calls me the professor. Another guy calls me XP, which is short for Christmas package.
The names seem like something out of high school, but in prison, each one is a label. A brand that opened English up for the worst kind of attacks. It began simply over a CD player.
It was involving gangsters, gangbangers. Person was supposed to be a, OG Crip. And I had something he wanted. There was a CD player I had, and he saw the CD player, and he used to come and listen to it all the time.
The CD player was stolen. And when the gang member got put in the hole, Adrian English acquired another dangerous label.
And so all of a sudden, I've got my name being dragged through the mud, people thinking I'm a snitch. And that is the worst label to have in prison. You will get killed for being a snitch. I've seen it happen.
English wasn't killed, but he says something else happened. Something he refers to simply as it.
So they moved me to the cell of another inmate, and he knew what was going on. Push came to shove, worse came to worse. I fought, and there's only so much fighting you got to do, but in the end it wasn't enough, and the man knocked me out, and when I came to, it was pretty much over and done with. The first 24 hours are always the worst. you know, because you're in shock, you're numb. You think about what happened, why it happened. You try to justify it, you try to rationalize it. You blame yourself. You think that there's something wrong with yourself. You know, they always talk about it happening to women out there. They don't really like talking about it happening to men because, you know, we're supposed to be macho. You know, we have a line that just can't be crossed. And that line was crossed with me, you know.
Oh,
Rape is the secret.
oh, Tyra, you see that look? He said, I fought and I fought. And it's only so much fighting you can do. Okay? Are you ready for this? Okay? Are you really, really ready for this type of lifestyle? Okay? Huh? Are you ready? There's plenty of stories. Okay?
In the cell. My duty is to ask him for what he is here and how long he. And I told him, you sleep there. And if it's not the number, I have sex with him.
You have sex with
I
him?
have sex with him.
How do you have sex with him? You hold him down?
I hold him down. My face him.
You face him, yeah?
Yeah, sex with him.
You hold him down. Does someone else help you hold him down, or you do it on your own?
No, he's scared for me.
So he has to have sex?
Yeah, then he lay in the cell. My duty is to ask him for what he is here and how long he. And I told him, you sleep there. And if it's not the number, I have sex with him.
You have sex with
I
him?
have sex with him.
How do you have sex with him? You hold him down?
I hold him down. My face him.
You face him,
Yeah,
yeah?
sex with him.
You hold him down. Does someone else help you hold him down, or you do it on your own?
No, he's scared for me.
So he has to have sex?
Yeah, then he lay in the cell.
Hey,
My duty is to.
you ready for this, Tyra? I don't think you're ready. Okay? These niggas are serious. My face in his face. Man, he should have started working out 2 years ago. All right, it's some monsters in jail. Real motherfucking monsters. Come on, doggies. Come on. Out. Come on. Let's go. Come on, out. Come on. Out. Y'all know. We got to go get mommy. Y'all know what it is. Okay? Come on, Ma, you ready?
Let's go.
I'm gonna close the gate. Okay? Real gorillas in jail. Nigga don't even speak English. You sleep there. He's not the number. I have sex with him. My face in his face. I said, God damn. Okay. I make him afraid of me. I make him afraid. I make him scared. Okay. Going in that motherfucker with lifers, dog. Yeah, I can't do that shit, bro. I'm good. You know? All right.
My feet get to be comfortable.
We're gonna wrap this one up. I gotta go grab wifey. Okay, it's your boy VicDamoane. I will catch up with y'all on the next one.